we're always going to end your segment on something, quirky, something interesting, something NFL related. And, this came up and it went viral. And, I mean, love is in the air. And it happened at Chargers training camp. And it happened at a time where family, friends, wives, girlfriends were allowed on the field. Okay. It wasn't during 3-on-3 drills. Okay. This was a family time. And Justin Herbert, newly engaged to Madison Beer, where Madison was stroking Justin's beautiful wavy hair at Chargers training camp. And this became a big deal. There were people that were like, oh, that's so great. They're so in love. And then mostly everybody else was like, what the heck is going on? Aren't they supposed to be practicing? They didn't understand. I think it's jealousy. That's my thought. I think there's nothing wrong with that. They're in their own little world. They're going to get married. They're so happy. I've never seen Justin Herbert so happy. I'm all for that happiness. And maybe that's the kickstart he's going to need. And that will translate on the field too, because his offensive line has been so awful over the years. People are like, what has Justin Herbert done? Everyone pumps him up. He's elite, but he hasn't done anything. All right. Yeah, I agree. He hasn't done anything, but give him a break. I mean, I don't think he's had, an offensive line to help him, but most important, what do you think about that scene with Madison Beer? And do you know who Madison Beer is?
I unfortunately do, because I'm on TikTok too much. So, that's, I am aware of who she is. I think, again, you can look at it two ways. You can be like, oh, this is very strange. And why are you doing it after practice in front of everyone? But I think that just shows you how comfortable they are with each other, and that, they really don't care. I'd much rather this be the biggest issue Justin Herbert has in the media, when it seems like other quarterbacks in the league have definitely taken it a lot farther with the law. So if him being in love is the biggest thing wrong with him right now, so be it. I'm a big Herbert fan like you. So, it always seems like he's always been cool, calm, and collected. Yep. It's awesome to see him happy. And I think if anything, it's going to help motivate him. So
yeah. Let me bring in Dominic. Dom, come on in here. Join this conversation. Listen, when you saw Dom, hello, Dom. Hey. When you saw that video of Justin Herbert and Madison Beer, what was the first thing that came into your mind?
I was like, oh boy, I don't know if that's the best kind of foot forward you got to do when you got to win some playoff games and people have high expectations of you. And like, how distracted are you? Obviously you're engaged or you're married, whatever. You're in a relationship. That's okay, engaged. So it's like, yeah, you're going to have that. But I've grown to learn over the years that, perception is just what people feel. And if you're doing it and you're confident in your abilities and it's not going to be a distraction with you, I got no problem with it. It's fine. Whatever. I mean, hey, maybe it'll help him out. Who knows? He's rejuvenated and in love. He might not care anymore. Like, and just sling it and see how it goes, So
right.
Could be a positive thing for him.
Takes the pressure off him. And I'll ask you, Dom, the same question I asked Dan. Did you know before you saw this video who Madison Beer was?
Zero. Well, I knew I heard that was his girlfriend. I did hear that before, but I did not know who she was. Like, I don't know anything about her. So
right.
In that regard, I didn't.
Right. Okay. I thought. But apparently she was a pop singer, and I don't know of any song that she's ever sing. And Dan, you know me, I love the music, and Dom, you knowing me now, like especially pop music, I know everyone in every genre. And but apparently Dan looked it up and found some a juicy tidbit of how Madison Beer got famous. And actually, she was Justin Bieber discovered her when she was 13. And, had a video of her, singing, and it went viral. But I don't even know what hit song. She hasn't had a hit, nothing. So, but she's beautiful. I'm happy. Justin is happy. And I had no problem with their scene at Chargers training camp.